Just want to make a quick video right quick. I just came out of, well, I'm actually still here at Terminal 1, and I'm charging my phone right now. Take a look. That's the station right there. I mean, it's not in the best condition, but it is what it is. I'm happy to get charged. Nevertheless, this has been happening for quite some time, y'all. I just said, let me put a video out there to let y'all know that I'm definitely being watched by those who, got powers of, in and around the terminal, the managers and the overseers and the handlers, in a way where, you can be tracked, which I've said before. Excuse that saliva that came out. I had some savory coffee here, so my mouth poured it up. Nevertheless, um, you basically it's like this. Some people would think I'm trying to conspire here, or I'm just trying to put something else to seem like I'm this or I'm that, but that's not the case here. Many places in Terminal 8 and 7 and 1 that I go to frequently, right? You can put those numbers together, right? You can mix up the numbers like you do in the lotto, and 187 or 718 Brooklyn, right? But we ain't getting spooked out over that. It's just numbers. It's just a game that they play, just like the 666 and all that bullshit. We need to stop dealing with the fear. Anyway, I'm just here to put this out real quick, right? So it's odd to me that in Terminal 7, a lot of the outlets that I go to are not working. I go to Terminal 8, same thing. And even when I go to the ones that are working, they happen to be some sort of like people that will come around in such a way, and they come as an irritant. You understand? So I had to come all the way outside at this one little station here. Rather, how many? I try to plug my phone into about maybe that was one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, eight that I know be working in here, and they not working. So when I come out here to stand. As soon as I got over here, these two white women right here come smoking whatever they smoking, and it's blowing all over here. See how the game is played? There's a mystic. It's mystical, right? So I had to come all the way outside. And so what I wanted to say earlier, I kind of skipped it. As I've said before, micromanagement and macro management. Now, who got the powers of the land here? Who are the facilitators? Who are the distributors? Who are the landowners? Who are who are the propagators? The Europeans. So they got strength and power to do what they want at will, right? What's that right there? All right. Oh, that's on the screen, not me. All right. So these are the games that they play, and they play a lot of mind games. And I'm trying to come out here and to let people know. And it's sad because when I do this, I get rebuked. That's how I know we're doing bad and we're doing terrible. A lot of people think that I'm doing bad because I don't have no place to reside, like an apartment or something. That's not the case. Because as I shared before, people, where do we live? We live inside this body 24/7. More than you live in that apartment. Because, yeah, you may live there and pay rent, but guess what? You at work and not on these streets so much. It is what it is. And like I said, a lot of brothers and sisters that got a place to go sleep, they got a relationship, they got income coming in, steady income, no doubt. But I look far better than a lot of y'all. I ain't dealing with them kind of stresses that y'all dealing with. Even though, due to the dualistic nature, I am taking on some stretches. Excuse me, it is a stretch indeed, a stretch of time. But I am taking on some stresses because of my particular circumstance in which I feel like a lone wolf. I'm commonly walking this, I'm paving my own lane, et cetera, until time changes. But by whose power? And you understand? A lot of y'all out there is under the tutelage of who and what? Mind you, it's not just a matter of skin color, but we can certainly put skin color into perspective here, as by knowing who got power and dominion here in America, and as well, established in other places. All right. So, what they want is a satisfaction to see another black man to go crazy, to try to seem hysterical, to try to seem like a fanatic, to try to get all caught up with all these BSs. I should take look at that car right there. There's a lot of mind games that's being played, and I try to get people to chime in and tell me, speak to me. As I said before, I love conversation, but nobody come and talk to me and talk the real shit. They got all these games that they play. A lot of times they'll pull up with the Ford Escape, and then what they call it? Is it Toyota Matrix, and all this dumbass shit they try to play to lock your motherfucking mind in. Your brothers and sisters, is not a game, man. I don't care who you praying to, with all due respect. It's time we start kicking ass in truth and turn this whole motherfucker over. I don't know what the hell we waiting for. Y'all keep thinking it's a game with these 9 to 5s and whatever. Nah. And if it's different by any means, then do shit. But I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not wrong. In addition to many things that I said before, and I ain't get nobody to answer them questions yet. But I tell you, I gotta give it up to whatever that source is. Man, that shit is powerful. Very manipulative. Dr. Blair spoke about it. In particular, he put it in such a way that I think he's done a great job. And he was fighting off, battling those forces. But I tell you, man, I don't know what we waiting on. It's like y'all waiting for me to come on down. Down. And y'all know what the hell I mean. And that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Y'all think this spirit gonna leave me because I may be out here smoking a black and mild or whatever here and there? Y'all out y'all goddamn mind? Anyway, for all of y'all that took that bullshit hypocritic oath, and then y'all was told to pick y'all poison, well listen, due to the laws of the dualistic nature, if you're gonna pick your poison, you better pick your fucking medicine. Okay, you better pick your medicine too. Don't let them fool y'all out here. That's why the most melanated is living so goddamn degenerated in 2025. Homosexuality all up in Africa now. Huh? Here in America. Effeminized men all over the fucking place. And y'all talking about balance. I'm telling you, I ain't looking to be smiling in the faces of people. This shit is real. But y'all so scared to lose y'all jobs and all that because of how long I've been on this road right here. And look at me. Look at me. Imagine if I had a team. Imagine if I had a people, my people in particular, a following. Y'all afraid what people gonna say about y'all? All the heckling and all this bullshit that come from our European brothers and sisters? Huh? Is that what we worried about? Rather than what we really got to do to establish for our future generations? That's not a... That... Whew. Future generations, posterity. We continue to be played with, y'all. So yeah, I know those forces work so hard and they want bloodshed. They want to feed off of negativity. You mean to tell me though, with all due respect, if we could try to do the math here, you mean to tell me that our European brothers finesse that spirit or that force so well that they continue to live above us and be more prosperous, knowing that they came through the loins of the original man and woman? We done gave birth unto all nations. But yet we have so many disparaging factors in which we live. Melanated people. So what is this all about? Still continue to make seeds and reap less. We don't got proper union. We don't have proper union. Think it's a game. But continue and do what y'all do if that's the case. When I'm going, I'm going. That's that. saying? Don't want to come show up at my corpse and want to grovel and get the fuck out of here. Alright? And it's like that. We gonna see where this shit go. I don't focus on death. You know what I'm saying? We already living in this motherfucker. We already living in a degree of death. Yeah, we making music. And yeah, we doing poetry. Yeah, we got movies going on out there. But a lot of y'all, we ain't taking a look at the real big picture and what's really going on. And I know it's not easy. I know it's hard. And it's not about a blame game. You know what I mean? Because there are some practices that we can implement and things that we can do to to get better results in life, to kind of lighten up the load, which is an awkward thing for me to say because I believe once you got a woman or sisters, you got a man, and y'all a couple, there should be nothing really that can interfere with that kind of loving establishment in that union because I mean, wow, I just got some things in my head that like I already shared in part where I said, when God sent me that woman and we get together, Lord have mercy. I don't know when, but I already know that once it's there, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on. Like seriously. There should be no reasons why name it, call it whatever you want, but whatever the whatever it may be out there, but there should be no reason why brothers out there who's married, who is in who sisters and y'all got your mate, your spouse, of course of the opposite sex. I don't I rebuke homosexuality all the way through. Okay, but you got your spouse and you looking all haggard in the face. You going through this and that. Now, not to say life is always going to be easy. There are going to be some challenges, but I just believe, hear me out, that when you got your spouse, you got your woman, you're supposed to be at ease. I mean, you're supposed to have. I mean, I'm trying. If I can try to conceptualize it in such a way, I guess I could try to put it in a poem. But I tell you, I was shown that once you got that, you're supposed to be. I mean, up. I mean, for all that we've been through, especially the melanated people, for all we've been through and continue to go through. You mean to tell me that when you got you someone, y'all can't do what y'all gotta do, but yet you still having sex, y'all still engaging in these sacred acts, sacred ritual acts and all of that, and y'all still on some lowly shit and going through nonsense? And then we want to talk about we making our ancestors proud and we melanin dripping? What? Well, what the good book say? Come out of her, my people. Come out of the great whore of America. Man, I think this shit is a game. We gonna keep being told. I could try to finesse it and put it in another way. I'm gonna gain some clout. The brother Farrakhan did a wonderful job. Malcolm did a wonderful job. Many others, and we still reaping motherfucking less. There is no proper union. That's why I give it up to the European Union in measure, due to just the art of war within itself, and not art of war against other human beings. Although we could, of course, account for there's many things that we could account for and put out on the table, but it's more like the war against the forces, the war against the spirit. I made a video on my YouTube. No one commented. I always say share the word, share the video. Where I titled it, you can go on my YouTube page and see where I've said, what is it that we were fighting before them? But yet I still get to hear nothing from no one. Y'all keep testing my strength. Don't think because y'all think I don't see y'all watching me when I go out there and I buy my coffee, or I go out there and I buy my drinks and oh, he's weak. Shut the fuck up, man. These games are being played, man. I'm doing what I'm doing. Not looking to hurt nobody or whatever. But it is what it is. So y'all have y'all fun. Y'all do what y'all do, I guess. I'm gonna always be here for as long as God give me breath. I'm always looking out for a word and for a commentary or whatever, and that's that. All right. What am I supposed to be getting groomed up to be the talker, like another orator? I'm sorry. If that's the case, I'm not, trust me. It's not going to be on some nice mushy mushy word or mushy mushy this and that. Because as far as I'm concerned, for all of those that came and put in good works, I ain't looking for no big house or no car. Don't feel that I'm saying what I'm saying because I don't got those things. Nah. Because half the time, a lot of y'all, how y'all got it out there under the auspices of wickedness or a crazy compromise, so what your ass can even be, it's like you can't even be drawn out from. But as I said recently, the hypocritical oath that's associated with this and that, but don't nobody want to talk about that. Anyway, so it's not, trust me, it's not going to be on some nice, come on everybody, let's kumbaya. And no, no, trust me, man. We need to stop looking for them kind of motherfucking words and that soft shit. But look, man, 16 minutes in, I wanted it to be 15. Lord have mercy, so I could have went ahead, put it on the Instagram, but I got just a minute over. All right, so look, man, y'all have a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm always be here for comments. Share the word. You know, if you feel offended, that means that, as I've said before, and I keep saying it's like a broken goddamn record. If you feel offended or whatnot, that's because I'm talking to that spirit that's within you. There's a part of you that has to be fixed. There's a part of you that has to become more knowledgeable. And as I've said many times over again, I'll say it again, humbleness and humility will get us very far. Peace, love, and light. All right? Salute.